Jesus is remembered for stories about seeds, lamps, debt, dinner tables, and strangers on the road. That can make the parables sound simple. But their simplicity is the point. A parable puts an ordinary scene in front of you, then makes you decide what it means. So why did Jesus speak this way instead of stating the lesson directly? The Gospel accounts point toward more than one answer. First, parables travel well. In an oral culture, a seed on hard ground or a lamp under a basket is easy to picture and easy to repeat. The image holds on to a listener long after a lecture would fade. The story is small enough to remember, but open enough to return to. Second, a parable makes the listener participate. A direct command can ask, "Do this." A story asks, "What do you see?" The difference matters. In the parable of the Good Samaritan, the question begins as a legal one: who counts as my neighbor? The story ends by turning the question back on the listener: who acted like a neighbor? The answer is no longer abstract. But the Gospels also preserve a more difficult idea. In Mark chapter 4, Jesus connects parables with both understanding and misunderstanding. Matthew and Luke tell the same exchange in their own ways, and each echoes Isaiah chapter 6, "People may look and listen without truly perceiving." That is not an easy line to explain away. Some readers hear judgment in it. Others hear a warning about attention. A story can be heard as entertainment, defended as a slogan, or allowed to challenge the habits of the listener. Still others focus on the way the Gospel writers shape earlier biblical language for their own communities. These readings disagree, but they share one insight. Meaning is not delivered to a passive audience like a package at a door. Take the parable of the sower. Its images are plain: path, rock, thorns, good soil. Yet the story creates an uncomfortable question. Is the point merely that different people respond differently? Or does it ask what kinds of attention make understanding possible? The parable does not let the audience stay outside the field. It puts them in it. That is why the parables have lasted. They are not riddles with one clever answer hidden at the end. They are thought experiments built from ordinary life. A seed becomes a question about reception. A banquet becomes a question about belonging. A stranger becomes a question about mercy. The historical details behind each story can be debated. The literary force is harder to miss. A parable does not only tell you what to think. It gives you a scene, then asks what kind of person you are when the scene becomes yours. If you want more, the next episode can follow one story all the way through: the Good Samaritan, the prodigal son, or the sower. Which one should we unpack?